If you don't pay appropriate attention to what has your attention, it will take more of your attention than it deserves. Imagine you're like a computer. Your mind is constantly processing information, taking in new inspiration, and generating thoughts. Just like a computer, your mind has a limited amount of RAM or working memory. When your mind's RAM is full, it starts to slow down and become less efficient. This is what happens when you're constantly thinking about all the things you need to do. Your mind is cluttered with reminders, to-do lists, and unfinished tasks. This constant mental chatter makes it difficult to focus on the task at hand, and it can lead to stress, anxiety, and even burnout. The book, Getting Things Done, written by James Allen, is like a system upgrade for your mind. It provides a framework for capturing, organizing, and processing your thoughts and tasks. By following the system, you can free up your mind's RAM and become more productive. In the book, the author tells us about ways to live a stress-free life. The author says that when our mind is clear and our thoughts are systematic, then only we can achieve strong productivity and increase our creative power. David Allen says that instead of remembering what to do in the coming months or the next day, our brain does a good job of thinking only thoughts or solving problems. Our mind insists on writing all our big works in the list and reviewing those works continuously, meaning our mind is a project management system. To understand the book easily, we have to discuss this book in 15 chapters. But if you have to use our channel for the first time, then you must subscribe to our channel immediately so that you can be a part of our mission, where our goal is to change the lives of crores of people through books. Our video may sometimes be a little long because we never compromise on the quality of the book and content, so it is important to watch the video till the end. So let's start. Chapter 1. A new practice for a new reality. Usually there are many other tasks and disturbances around us. In such a situation, do this to work with a clear mind. 1. Clear all the things that need to be done. 2. Proceed by taking decisions about all the input things in advance. 3. Do all the important things together. You have to develop the habit of not keeping anything useless in your mind. And the way to do this, along with managing your time, information, or priorities, you will have to manage all your work properly. You have to keep in mind what you do with your time and what you do productively with information. Most people are unable to commit to one thing for these reasons. 1. Lack of clarity. 2. Not knowing your next planning. 3. And not being prepared to make necessary changes if needed after taking an action. Adopt these methods to stay committed. 1. Think about what is important for your goal and pay attention to it. Ignore the rest as much as possible. 2. You should have complete clarity about your next moves, so make good planning to complete them. 3. Once you have decided on all the actions that need to be done, you should keep reminders of them so that you can look at them from time to time and complete them. Apart from this, you have to write down the final goals that you want to achieve, so that to achieve the result, they work to take you forward. The author says that these things are equivalent to horizontal focus, so stay committed to doing these. Chapter 2. 2 Steps to Master a Workflow. 1. Pay attention to pending tasks. 2. Make it obvious what everything means and what needs to be done about it. In the first step, we have to collect all the things which are pending. For this, you can take the help of your paper notes, notes app, voice recording, and email. There are 3 ways to capture pending items. 1. Don't think about working on anything that is pending right now. Now we just have to collect them. 2. Sit down with a notepad to note down these different things in one place. 3. Focus on the pending work items and remove the rest from your priority list. Now go ahead and look from the big picture to the small picture in these 5 horizon stages. Horizon 5. Look at your purpose and principles of life at this stage. Like, why are you doing that thing? Or what is your purpose of living in this world? Horizon 4. At this stage, clear your vision beyond 5 years in the future. Horizon 3. Let's see, 1 to 2 years from now in different areas of your personal and professional life, what do you want to experience? Horizon 2. Now important areas of your life. like what you want to achieve in the next 1 year in health, wealth, and relationship. Make a list of them and keep looking at it from time to time. Horizon 1. Next, write the short-term results that you want to achieve within 6 months. Ground. Now, looking at your big and mid-level goals, list all the things you need to do right now. Chapter 3. How mind complete the task. To complete any task, our mind goes through these 5 steps. 1. Defining purpose and principles. 2. Know the results. 3. Brainstorming. 4. Organizing. 5. Identifying the next tasks after 1 is completed. The reactive planning model says, first take action, then try to systematize things, then brainstorm, then imagine the results, and finally focus on purpose and principles. Because by thinking more effectively about upcoming situations before taking action, things can happen faster, better, and more successfully. After this, define your purpose and principles. Ask yourself, why is it important to do this? Why? There are many benefits of asking should do, such as, this question clearly defines your success. This creates a goal-oriented decision-taking mindset. This lets you see how that goal can be achieved with the resources currently available. We start getting inspired from within. It increases focus. Our mindset begins to expand to notice the options to reach our goal. Many people stop themselves from imagining desired results until someone walks them through how to get there. Whereas the reality is that you have to clear your why thoroughly. Your subconscious mind will automatically show you the rest of how to do. For this, there is a need to redefine your results as much as possible and clear its image in your mind. Keep clearing like this until you reach your results. You will find what you actually need as soon as it becomes clear. So the way to complete it is found automatically in a few days. Chapter 4. Start using what you know. You can't get there just by knowing how to climb to the top floor. For this, we will have to start climbing. The more fun you make the journey or system to reach there, the better it will work for you and get you there. So your system needs to be fun and simple, in addition to being fast. Nowadays, in today's digital era, many people consider this as reality, because of which they collect a lot of good information, but what is the use of good knowledge without action? Therefore, start using what you know to move forward using your abilities. Chapter 5. Fixing your stuff. Remove anything that is not necessary or stressful from your physical, mental, and emotional world. When there is no such thing around you, then your attention starts going only on those things which are important. For example, there is a book on your table. You remove the iPod and put it somewhere else, and now there is only the book. So, even if you are not in the habit of reading books, after some time you will definitely read one or the other page, and gradually book reading will become a habit, which is a successful habit. This same method leads to forming bad habits that lead to failure. Therefore, give space to only those things in your environment which will lead to forming successful habits. Chapter 6. Made it clear. This means whenever you are going to spend your precious time with anything or person, be clear about whether he is valuable to you or not and what you are going to do with him. We spend most of our time with these things. Call work to discuss with people, and then on mobile or computer before spending time with them. Make 3 lists in your mind. What is the most important work, what to do after that, and what to do at the end. Do the most important work first. After that comes less important work. After doing these 2, most of the work gets completed automatically. Therefore, many times there will be no need to come to the next list. Starting from daily, keep doing it on a weekly and monthly basis. Along with this, make a note of the important work that you delegate to others. Chapter 7. Set the right bucket to complete your work. Make it systematic. To make it systematic, clear every step. What to do first, what to do after that, and so on. After identifying the straps, test them a couple of times. Once the processing is complete, to systematize the output, any method is necessary, which anyone can easily understand and do that work. Therefore, make such a system. Include these 7 things in your list of system steps that you will have to keep an eye on. Final goal and list of small milestone goals to reach it. Necessary resources to reach every goal. which you will use if you do. Or if you get it done by someone else, we will provide it to them. Deadline: when to complete each milestone. Keep their track record. After completing one task, keep a list of the next action. Set aside some time every day to deal with unexpected things. Create a trigger to start each of your actions. Create triggers, things, or small incidents that remind you to do that thing. To get clarity on what to do next after completing one task, go through these things one by one: calls, next important tasks at the office, and important tasks at home. Make a waiting list and review it from time to time, so that it can be determined whether any further action is pending. Then make your maybe list. Write such tasks in it which you will probably complete when you get time, and allot some time of 1 day a week for them. To manage these tasks, you can create a separate folder in Notepad or online notes. There is no specific way to complete any project while tracking it. You also just need to know what projects or tasks they have pending and add them to any connected reminder at that time to complete them. You do this much, your reminder will do the rest, and you will do it yourself. Chapter 8. Reviewing. Keeping your system functional. To complete any work, it is necessary for your system to work well, and to keep working continuously, it is important to maintain trust in the system. Maintain trust by keeping the system up to date. Make a schedule for when and what you need to review. Alan says that for this, list it in your daily calendar and review them one by one. The key to staying well updated with the system is weekly reviewing. In this review process, include everything that your mind needs to get clarity about the important tasks. Alan recommends doing this for a few hours every Friday afternoon, so that you can review well every week. Chapter 9. Making the best action choice. Make your action plan in such a way that it is fun to complete the tasks written in it at their scheduled time. Due to this, you will be able to complete them easily by putting your mind to it. To review your important tasks, make a 6 stages model and start reviewing from Stage 1, i.e. ground level 1. Horizon 5. Work related to your overall life purpose 2. Horizon 4. Long-term vision 3. Horizon 3. 1 to 2 year goals 4. Horizon 2. Tasks that are yet to be completed in the next 6 months as per your capacity. 5. Horizon 1. Tasks to be completed this week or month 6. Ground. And finally, the tasks that need to be done immediately. Let us understand with an example how to do this. Suppose your life goal is to become a rich person. Check out Stage 6. What you need to do to become a business owner. What should a business be like? In that way, plan to do the necessary things to build your personality at this stage. Stage 5. Vision. Create a business for yourself by doing which you will become a rich person. Stage 4. Goal. Create short-term milestones to accomplish those big goals. Stage 3. Accountability. You or your team complete every task on time. For this, assign the necessary work to all the skilled people and create accountability methods for tracking. Stage 2. Short term. To maintain the motivation to achieve the goals of the next week or month, make them a pleasure goal. Stage 1. Action. Now what to do immediately to complete them, like calling clients, making new clients, improving product quality. Do that. The best way to control things in the system well is to manage all the levels in a balanced manner. Create productive alignment in your life like this with clarity from top to bottom. Stage. Clarify why you are on the planet. What kind of personal and professional life will allow you to accomplish this? What kind of job and relationships will support you in moving in that direction? What can you do right now to accomplish these as quickly as possible? Apart from this, there are some important questions which you should ask yourself. My children can live a good lifestyle in the next few years and can do their favorite work without worrying about their money. What do I need to do differently right now? What are the long-term goals and purpose of my company? What related tasks do I have to do to fulfill my responsibilities? What long-term goals and purposes have I set for myself? What projects do I need to complete? What I am doing, is it leading towards my goals? Chapter 10. Getting projects under control. Alan again talks about the vertical project level, stages 6 through 1 in this chapter. He says that along with using formal planning tools and techniques, keep doing creative and active thinking. Do important projects that may require more planning first, then do the less time-consuming ones and so on. Before planning, observe what thoughts are coming from within you about doing it naturally. When and how to complete it. Give priority to applying these to your real planning. Noticing these random thoughts requires a notepad or online devices. Therefore, keep these things with you at this time. Alan says that by writing down thoughts, creative thinking allows you to see ways to complete that work quickly and easily. Therefore, definitely use these methods to control things. Chapter 11. The power of habit to dominate. In this chapter, Alan asks to include psychological aspects in his way of working. He says that to get the sales work done for your customer, create trust in him. To build trust, make them feel good and safe. Make them feel that taking this thing will be of some benefit and is completely safe. He says that people feel bad when they feel that they cannot complete a task. To solve this, he recommends 3 options. Don't make a commitment to do something you can't keep. Keep the commitment if you have to, or renegotiate to change it to a way you can keep it. They say that anything kept only in the mind will bring load, and these small things become big and create more mental stress. So do not think more than necessary. Once you make the final decision, just start working on it. Chapter 12. Next action. Decision power. Whenever you feel that you are stuck at some point, instead of getting upset thinking about it, decide to take the next action. Keep doing this when the possibility appears that something further can be done. At this time, keep these 2 things in mind. 1. As soon as you see any difficulty in the current task, then do the next tasks of a similar category together to fix it. 2. Unless something really needs to be done, avoid thinking about what needs to be done. When looking at what next action, note that the next move should have these qualities. Clarity, accountability, productivity. Trying to be comfortable in something that is difficult shows a victim mentality. So the next time someone complains about something, try asking, so what's the next action to fix this? This question reinforces the belief that it can be changed, and there is an action that will change it, you just have to do it. Complaining is a sign that you are not ready to face the ups and downs of life. Therefore, pay attention to knowing the next action. Chapter 13. The power to focus on results. The author explains that unless you know your desired result, you cannot define the right action. There are only these 3 problems in spreading. 1. You don't know what you want. 2. Or you do not decide to take action to achieve it. 3. Or do not take those actions at all. There is only one solution at every step: clarity. You should know what the final goal is, and for every action you should know what is needed after this. Being clear about the final result of whatever you are doing provides motivation to deal with the challenges that come along the way. With this, you become clear about the methods that can be adopted to reach the final result. Before becoming clear about the methods, one gets support in becoming capable of success. By planning this, good growth can be achieved. Let's say you are in a business meeting. So for results-oriented thinking and discussion, ask yourself these basic questions. What do you want from this meeting at the end? What is the objective of your company? Does the purpose of this meeting match with that? If a new software is being introduced in the meeting, then instead of being influenced by what the other person says, see what you want to achieve from this software. And the most important question, why are you holding this meeting? Remember, meetings without clear results or goals lead to meaningless discussions. So there is a need to clarify the purpose of the meetings before starting them. Apart from this, meetings are useless when achieving your objective and desired results, and there should be a lack of reality in the planning being discussed. Therefore, clear the desired results and make a realistic plan to reach there. Chapter 14. Write important things. Our brain is very fast in creative thinking, or thinking something new, but is slow in remembering it. When you try to use your creative mind as your organizing system, your mind starts getting overwhelmed and your ability to pay attention to new things starts decreasing. Unfinished work starts taking up space in the mind, causing a lack of clarity and attention. Therefore, writing and scheduling important tasks removes these useless things from the mind. Chapter 15. Advanced Getting Things Done Method. There are 2 advanced steps to master the Getting Things Done Method. 1. To maintain and manage your workflow, plan its fundamentals well. 2. Keep learning new skills to get things done with better quality and in less time. By doing this, you will come into your natural productive zone. So friends, from the book, Getting Things Done, you learned about the ways to live a stress-free life, and by including it in your life, anyone can move forward in their life by staying away from stress. This book helps us in organizing our mind. I hope that you too have understood the ways to work peacefully without being stress-free, and by applying them in your life, you will be able to achieve a stress-free life in your life. Any tip given in this book that you like the most, which you will start implementing from today itself, please let us know by commenting. Along with this, you can also tell us which next book summary you want us to release on our channel. Coming soon with more great videos. Thank you so much.